Crate training. How to teach your dog to go to their crate on cue and enjoy being there. Okay. Hey guys, I'm Louise.
And I'm Jake.
Together we run Red Pointy Dog Training, a small dog training business based out of Stratford, New Hampshire.
We specialize in training and behavior modification for dogs. Whether your dog needs help learning the ropes or modifying their aggressive behaviors, we'll help you reach your goals.
Through the use of positive and practical methods, we will coach you through your struggles and help to improve communication with your dog. So sit down, stay, and get ready to learn all things dog. Let's go over a few things that you'll need. First, you're going to need a crate that is the right size for your dog. We recommend either a plastic or a wire crate that's large enough for your dog to stand up, turn around, and lie down comfortably. You'll need a clicker or a marker word that your dog associates with food. If this is new to you, check out our other video on clicker training. You'll also want to have a fair amount of treats that your dog will be motivated to work for. And lastly, we recommend having some kind of grippy material in the bottom of your dog's crate. You can anticipate your dog becoming excited when they run in to go to their crate on cue, and you don't want them to slip, become injured, or frightened while they're in there. A small piece of yoga mat or a rubber bath mat will be just fine. Part 1. Getting comfortable. "4 feet in" is the first behavior we're looking for when we introduce your dog to their crate. What you'll do is you'll take a treat and toss it in the back of your dog's crate. As they walk in to eat the treat, wait until all 4 feet are within the crate, click your clicker, and then let them come out and repeat the process over. Practice this for about 10 times or until your dog is comfortable and does this step easily. Now we'll ask for 4 feet in and a brief pause. As before, you'll toss a treat into the back of your dog's crate. Once they have 4 feet in, be ready with a second treat to hold right at their nose. As they turn around, put the treat at their nose, click, and give them that treat. Once they've finished eating the treat, say, "Okay," and guide them out of the crate.
Okay.
Repeat this for about 10 repetitions or until your dog is really comfortable and proficient with this step.
Okay. Okay.
Now that your dog is comfortable putting their body in the crate, we'll ask for more. Repeat the prior step, tossing the treat in, waiting for their body to go all the way in the crate, but when they turn around and you meet them with the second treat, you'll take the treat from their nose and bring it down to the bottom of their crate, making a physical gesture of asking your dog to lie down.
Okay.
You won't say down or give any verbal cue. You'll just hold your body there and wait for your dog to follow through. Once they lay down, click and deliver your treat at the bottom of the crate, not from your hand. Repeat this process for about 10 times or until your dog is proficient at this step before moving on to the next one.
Okay. Good job.
Now we'll get away from having to toss a treat to get your dog to go into the crate. Pretend like you're throwing a treat in there. Just move your hand in that tossing motion toward the crate, and you'll follow through the same process as you did before. Once your dog goes in and turns around, grab a treat, point to the bottom of the crate, and wait for them to lay down before clicking, treating, and saying "okay" to release your dog from the crate. Again, continue with this step until they're really comfortable and proficient with it before moving on to the next one.
Okay. Good boy. Okay.
Part 2. Labeling the behavior. Here, we'll teach your dog to associate the sound of you saying crate with the behavior of them running in and laying down in their crate. You'll repeat the prior step almost exactly, with one difference. You will say crate as you make a gesture like you're pretending to throw a treat into the crate, have a treat in your hand to lure them down once they're in there, click and treat in the crate when they're done, and say okay to let them come out again. This step will take a little bit longer, so we recommend doing 2 to 3 training sessions just with this step before moving on to the next one.
Great. Great.
No more lure. This means you'll no longer have food in your hands to prompt your dog to do the behavior. Say the word crate, walk over and point to the crate, and wait for your dog to go inside. Once they walk in, using one of your hands without treats in it, point to the bottom of their crate to help them understand that they should lay down. Once they're down, click, treat, and release from their crate as before. Practice this one for at least 10 repetitions before moving on to the next step.
Okay. Great. Good boy.
Building a hand signal. You don't want to always have to point all the way to the ground to help your dog understand what we're asking. When you ask your dog to go in the crate, instead of taking your hand all the way to the bottom, just hold it about halfway from the floor of their crate to the ceiling of the crate, and hold your hand there and allow your dog the time they need to think through the problem and make the right choice. If you're standing there for about 20 seconds and your dog still doesn't make the right choice, back up a step, go to the prior session, and work there for a little bit before moving forward again.
Good work.
Part 3. Proofing games. Let's make this behavior more reliable and realistic.
Great.
To build duration, once your dog goes in the crate and lays down, stand up, count to 3, click, treat, and repeat. Each time you practice this, you can space the treats out more and more each time.
Okay. Great.
Now, let's practice closing the door. Ask your dog to go in the crate, click and treat as normal, and periodically just drop another treat in there while the door is closed. It's important that the treat happen within the crate, not when they come back out. So as you open the door, make sure you go nice and slow. Give them a treat in their crate before giving them permission to come back out. If your dog pops up and tries to run out of the crate, shut the door, being careful not to hit their face or hurt them at all, and wait until they lay back down, give them a treat, and try it again.
Good boy. Nice job. Okay.
You can practice walking away from your dog's crate as well so that you can actually start to do things while your dog is crated. Ask them to go in their crate, reward inside, shut the door, and take a step away. Return to your dog, click, offer them a treat, and take another step away. You can do this walking around your house, doing the dishes, even making dinner, but just be sure you're always returning to your dog periodically to treat them. And finally, a great way to reward your dog with a treat that lasts a long time is something like a lick mat or a stuffed Kong. Giving them a treat like this will allow you to become preoccupied with other things in the house for a short time. Always remember to let your dog out before they become frustrated, and make sure you remove that duration treat from within their crate so that they don't get to take it someplace else. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments section below. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and let us know what other video we should make next. While you're here, be sure to hit that subscribe button to make sure you see all of our free training videos.